Good morning to all. Welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Good morning, children. How are you all, children? Children, I, your Tapas sir, the language teacher, today has come with a new lesson for Standard 3 students in grammar way. Today we will read lesson number 11, which is in your second unit test exam course. So children, it is a very important lesson for your exam point of view. So please listen to this lesson nicely in this video and try to understand whatever I am saying to you. Attentively please go through it. Repeatedly you watch it so that any doubt regarding this lesson will be easily clarified through this video. Let's see the lesson first. Lesson number 11. Lesson is has, have and had. These are all helping verb we generally use in a sentence. So let's see how to use these lessons, how to use this verb. Okay, let's start the lesson. We use has and have to show belonging in the present. We use has with singular noun, means we use the verb or helping verb has and have when we want to say something belongs to in present form or in present tense. Has is generally used when the subject is singular, whether it is noun or pronoun, and have is used when the subject is plural, whether it is noun or pronoun. So let's see the example here. My brother has 4 pencils in his pencil box. As we know that here the sentence we are talking about my brother. My brother is singular noun here. Brother is singular noun. So we have to use has here. Second sentence, India has a huge population. Here also we are talking about one country, that is India. So has is used in this sentence. So we are talking about the population of India, means how many people are there in India. We are talking about that. We are talking about only one country. That is why we have to use has. Next one, you can see my brother has 4 pencils in his pencil box. We have discussed earlier. We also use has with he, she, it, means when the, as I told you, subject is noun or pronoun in singular form, that time we have to use has. I have talked about brother and India, which is which are both nouns. Now I will say about some pronouns like he, she and it. These are the three pronouns we use in singular form. First one is he has a new t-shirt. She has a pet kitten. This table is made of wood. It has 4 legs. So he, she and it are the 3 pronouns we are talking about. So in this 3 pronoun case we have to use has. We are talking about he has a new t-shirt, means he is having a boy, he is having a new t-shirt. She has a pet kitten. We are talking about a girl, so it is she. She represent girl. This table is made of wood, and wood or table we are talking about, these are 2 non-living things. We know it is used in the case if the subject is non-living thing. So it has 4 legs. So it is also singular. So we have to use has as a helping verb. Now you can see here the pictures of those examples. He has a new t-shirt. We use have with plural nouns. As I told you, has is used with singular noun and pronoun. Here we are talking about have. We use have in those sentences whose subject is a noun which is in plural form. Elephant have tusk. Elephants, you can see S is there. Elephants means more than one elephant. These classrooms have new furniture. Here also new, classrooms, more than one classroom we are talking about. So these elephant and classrooms are the noun which are in plural form. So in both the case we are using have. Now in the second case, when the subject is plural but it is a pronoun. I, we, you and they. These are four pronouns which we generally use in plural case. So all four cases we have to use have as the helping verb. I have a younger brother. I am talking about myself. I am having a younger brother. We have a bicycle new. Each means we are talking about a group of people. We means I along with some of the people. So we. You have many scrapbooks. You means I am talking about somebody else. And they have a new TV set. They means we are talking about others. So in this I, we, you and they, these are four pronouns we generally use in plural form. So here, as I told you, have is a helping verb we use in those sentences which sentence having either noun in plural form or pronoun in plural form. Next, move on. Okay, here the pictures of those examples. The elephants have tusk, plural noun. Here plural pronoun. We have a bicycle each. We is plural pronoun. Next, the third one, had. We use had to show belonging in the past. We use had in both the case singular or plural. Means if the subject is singular or plural, it doesn't matter. Had is used in both the cases. Had is used when the sentence is in past form. We are talking about the verb which is in past form. My father had a motorbike when he was in college. This park had no benches till last year. These animals never had tails. The sweets had too much sugar in them. Here you can see I am talking about my father, singular noun. This park, singular noun. These animals, singular, plural nouns. The sweets, plural nouns. Either plural or singular. Everywhere we use had because we are talking about the action which had already happened in the past. So in had is used in both singular as well as plural nouns because it has commonly it is used in both the case, not like has and have. Has is used in singular subject and have is used in plural subject. But here had is used in both the case, singular or plural noun. You can see father, park, animals and sweets. These are all nouns. But father and park are singular noun. Animals and sweets are plural nouns. So we use had in both the case. Now we will see how we use. Here is the examples with picture. You can see the sweets had too much sugar in them. Sweets, you can see plural. More than one sweet is there in this picture. So here also we use had. Now where we use had in when the subject is pronoun in plural or singular form. You see I, we, you he, she, it, they, I, we, you. These are plural pronouns, and they also. But he, she, it are singular pronouns. I had a tricycle till 2013, means not now. I had a tricycle up to 2013. So I, here plural pronoun. We had a jack in the box which we gave away, means we used to have a jack. Jack, you know, we used in the vehicles to raise the wheel when it is get punctured. So that jack, we used to have a jack, so we is plural. So here also we use had. You had a pen in your hand just a minute ago. You also plural pronoun, means not now. You had a pen, but sometime before you also had a pen. A minute ago we are talking about. He had his breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning. So he is a singular pronoun. So he had already had his breakfast at 7 o'clock in this morning, not now, at 7 o'clock in the morning. She had a lot of toffees that she distributed among her friends. She also singular pronoun, means she distributed some of the toffees she had among his friend, not now, sometime before. So in this sentence we can find the had verb is used with both the singular as well as plural pronouns. He had his breakfast at 7 o'clock this morning. He is singular pronoun. Now we will do the exercise part. You can see only 1 and 2 I will discuss here. I will tell you how to use. You can see. Fill in the blanks with he, have or had. Has, have or had. One has been done for you, but I have written all for you, children. But just see, you dashed 6 topics a while ago. Where are they? As you can see, I told you before, when you see the subject of the sentence in plural form, that time you use have, or singular form has. But both the case you can use had when we find the verb is in past form. Here you are seeing while ago, means a while ago means we are talking about the time which is already over, not now. That's why it is in past form, whether it is singular subject or plural subject, it doesn't matter. We have to use had to it. So you had 6 topics a while ago, means you had some topics or 6 topics, not now, some time ago. So had is the helping verb. My father has to leave for work by 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. Here we are talking about the time which has already, not come, it is going to come. Means tomorrow my father will have to leave for work. So my father is singular subject, or it is singular noun. So you have to use has. We have to submit our project today. So here also in present form, the verb is in present form. So we is a plural subject, so we have to use have. Next one, this artist has a number of admirers. Here also we are talking about in the present form, and the artist is singular subject or singular noun, so you have to use has here. Next one, fifth one, Susan had to pay a fine of 50 rupees yesterday. Yesterday means we are talking about the time which is already over. Yesterday means not today. Yesterday means it is already over. The past time we are talking about, that's why the verb should be had. And I told you, when we are using had, which is the verb in the past form, it doesn't matter the subject is singular or plural. Susan is a singular, here also we can use had. Now last one, I forgot to bring my tiffin, so I have to buy a sandwich from the canteen. So here it is in present form. Bharb, I have to buy. So buy, you can see bharb, it is in present form, not past form. So here I is a plural pronoun. So when the pronoun is plural, I told you we have to use have. So I have to buy a sandwich from the canteen will be the correct answer. Bit number B, here also you have to find out the correct helping verb. Circle the correct option in bracket to complete each sentence. One has been done for you. I have written all of them for you. My younger sister has or have a red tricycle. Here you can see I am talking about a singular subject or singular noun, younger sister, not sisters. It is sister, singular. That's why has we have to use. Here second one, my grandfather has had a huge collection of stamps before he lost it. Means I am talking about the time which is already over, lost, past tense, not present tense. So you have to use had here. Third one, she has or have a friendly nature. She, as I told you, singular subject, whether noun or pronoun, we have to use have. So she has a friendly nature. Fourth one, I have or had 3 coloring books and I use them in my spare time. I is singular. It is not a singular subject, it is a plural subject, it is a plural pronoun. So along with I we have to use have. Wow, you have or had Winnie the Pooh. I has or have it too. Means I am talking about the verb which is in present form. So as you know, you is a plural pronoun. Plural pronoun we have to use have, and Winnie the Pooh I also plural pronoun. So here also I have it too. So in both the case, you also will have, I also will have. Both the pronouns are plural. Sixth one, Gopal have or had fever, so he missed the school trip to Uti. Here Gopal is singular, but I am talking about the verb missed. Missed is in past form. The verb is in past form, that's why we have to use had. Now we will see the third option or third bit. Rewrite the sentence using has, have or had correctly. One has been done for you. I have done rest of the questions also for you, children. They has to go to school on Saturday. They is plural subject or plural pronoun, so we cannot use has there. The correct one answer will be they have to go to school on Saturday. Second one, we has a lot of fun at the amusement park last week. We is a plural pronoun. So as I told you, if the pronoun is plural, we cannot use has there. We have to use have. So the answer will be, correct answer will be, we have a lot of fun at the amusement park last week. Third one, they has a beautiful house in Indore. They, as I told you, they is plural pronoun. So plural pronoun cannot have has. So correct answer will be they have a beautiful house in Indore. Fourth one, we has a big swimming pool at school. We is plural pronoun. So answer will be we have a big swimming pool at school. Fifth one, my grandmother has a beautiful diamond necklace. My grandmother is singular noun. Singular noun cannot have. We have to use has there. My grandmother has a beautiful diamond necklace. This park have the most beautiful flowers. We are talking about one park. This park, P-A-R-K, not parks. So the correct answer will be this park has the most beautiful flowers, not have. So this lesson is over now, children. And my earnest request to you children, please watch all the videos given by the teachers. We teachers are trying our level best to give you the best way through this medium, to teach you through the best process as far as it is possible.